Hey everyone, welcome to day 8. So there's 3 things that we're going to discuss today. The first thing is going to be the calendar. The second thing is going to be sharing your story versus selling. And then the last thing is going to be about how you're going to formulate your story and post about it. So the calendar, there's going to be a calendar in the Dropbox each month so you know what dates you should be promoting different things that are going on. So we have a free challenge group, we have a paid challenge group, we have a coach sneak peek, we have the coaching boot camps, and we also have a webinar throughout the month. So this is going to help you stay organized so you don't feel like you're all over the place and you know what you should be posting every single day. Now, the next thing is sharing versus selling. I just want to expand on what I've already talked about throughout the boot camp, but we are not salespeople, right? We want to be sharing our stories and relating to people and not trying to sell people. So I don't want you guys, like I've mentioned yesterday, about how you don't want to be always constantly talking about Shakeology or the 21-day fix or join me with this and join me with that, because people are going to tune you out as you're white noise and you're just trying to sell them. And that is not our goal. So you want to be sharing your story and opening up, because when you are, actually being a real person and being vulnerable, people will look up to you and people will trust you and build that relationship. And that's really, the essence of coaching. So now I want to talk to you guys about how you can formulate your posts so that you can really connect with someone. And this is either going to happen financially, emotionally, or physically. So those are really the 3 things that you can be discussing. And throughout your coaching experience, those things are going to change. So as you grow as a coach and you start really getting into this business, you might start talking more about the financial aspect and how it's helped your life. Or even if you just started and you make an extra $100 or $200 a week for groceries or for a car, that's something you should be sharing with people, because you can actually connect to somebody. Or for the people that, have a lot of student loans or college debt, you can relate to them as well and say how you were able to, have this extra income to start paying it off or pay it off fully. So you got to just kind of, open up throughout the course of your coaching experience. Now, I want you guys to dig deep into your story. This is your story. Let down that wall and let people in. And that is really hard for some people, and there's going to be a fear of doing so. But people are going to view you in a whole different light if you're just being real and honest. And some people, even if they may not like it or comment or share, they're still watching what you're doing. And, if you just started as a coach too, people might just be looking at your stuff, kind of, having a feel for what you're doing. They might not completely understand exactly, what you just started or what the coaching world has to offer. So just remember that, let down that barrier. So when you are sharing your stories on social media or when you're talking to people, you can relate to them. Another thing is you want to think of how, what, and when you're formulating your posts. And when you're sharing your posts, it's called breadcrumbing. So you don't want to just blurt out your whole entire story all in one huge post, because then the excitement and people wanting to see more about you isn't going to be there. So you want to tell your story to people in layers and connect with them that way. So people will keep coming back to your page and wanting more from you. You are basically branding yourself with your stories. This business is not selling a product, it's really selling you. Okay, so when you can let down that barrier and reach out to people, and I'm saying even, when you are talking to someone, say if you're emailing them or if you're on social media talking to them, connect and relate to them with one of your stories or your mentor stories or maybe one of your coach's stories, so that way they feel connection. For example, a lot of the time people say, well, I have a full-time job, I can't do what you do. And I explain to them that I have a lot of coaches that have full-time jobs, or they have a full-time job and they have a family to take care of as well, and that they can do this and they can find the time to do it. And that's really when they get excited, because they know that there's people just like them and that there is people on this team that can help them through the coaching experience as well. So that's why you really have to dig deep when you're formulating and talking to people as well. Well, I hope this helps you guys, and I can't wait to talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.